Hey everyone, I'm Dan Plezak, and welcome to MLB.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Between the San Antonio Missions and the Wichita Wind Surge. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Raymond is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
106.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today. Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Benjamin Galarraga is retired to lead off the ball game. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So coming to the plate, Ryan Healy. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And it's fouled away.
Hey, come on now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Striding into the box, Bernardo Nieves. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bernardo.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Ball.
Meisner is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping up to the plate, Lucas Erceg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Digging in, Mark Mathias. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. A dive, and he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The
Count
catcher,
1-0.
number 26.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, another foul. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Stepping up now, Kyle Raymond.
The pitcher, Kyle Raymond.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Right now.
Scorched to third. Fielded cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Cooper Hummel, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hummel, a 25-year-old, is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Drew Rasmussen.
Batting 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Benjamin Galarraga. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball, that's in.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Hey, 2 away now.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Straight up.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Ready for another chance, Luis Urias, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Now batting, Ryan Healy.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Strike taken up in the zone.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 home. To the left side, but it's well foul. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Bernardo Nieves is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now that's popped up. Beatty is there for it, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Lucas Erceg. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lucas Erceg goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Here we go.
The batter, number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Mark
Oh,
Mathias comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. In there, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Liner in there for a base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th.
Numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted the other way to left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now a ball lined to the left side. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
One ball. Hey, we got 2 outs, fellas.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the switch hitting pitcher, Kyle Raymond. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Get your pitch, huh? Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strike. Digging in. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hit in the air out to left field. Brinson is there, and he has it for the out. Striding in, Luis Urias. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Hey, one down, one down.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. So stepping in, Bernardo Nieves. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out.
And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Meisner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Mark Mathias. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Too high, 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
3-1 to him now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Wichita Wind Surge came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mike Morin earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Nick Vincent closes the door for the save, his 26th. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. Now on your home for Yasel Sierra, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now to the plate, Michael Busch, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Skied into straightaway right. Leday is there, two down. Now in the box, Matt Beatty looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. And that's too high, ball two.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 now. And now pitch on the way. Bases are empty here with two men out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Another try at 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 break.
Elmer Abreu is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike in the inning. Settling in now, Kyle Raymond. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Find a gap, kid. Find a gap.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
Big guy, get your pitch, huh?
The set and the 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. He pulls this one into right.
Round it hard, round it hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Cody Hosey. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Man, it's a pitcher you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And up next will be Kelbert Ruiz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping in, Donovan Casey. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Front door with the slider, he clips the zone for a called strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Bottom of the third now, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Errol Robinson. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Robinson.
Leday has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Stepping into the box, Yasel Sierra. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yasel.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Avans. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Avans is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Maciel is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper. Now at the plate, Michael Busch. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Raise the 1 here.
He'll try again, 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it on to first, and there are 2 down. So striding forward now, Keibert Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
2 down now, 2 down.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Donovan Casey stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
2 down here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
4.
He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. At the plate, Errol Robinson. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Robinson.
And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
a pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Ought to be a good one here between the Memphis Redbirds and the Wichita Wind Surge. Kyle Raymond gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now that's playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Justin Turner is retired to kick off the inning. Jose Martinez is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Still shirt sleeve weather tonight. 78 degrees here at game time.
I got the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
In now, Kevin O'Dell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning, so it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lane Thomas. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Raymond isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Ball 3.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2, full count.
Hey, no one down here.
Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
No runner, cut home.
Digging in now, Nolan Gorman. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Stepping in, Rangel Ravelo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Right, here we go now.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Irving Lopez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Irving Lopez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0.
Come on, guys.
And it's fouled away. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
In now, Andrew Kisner.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Soft liner to the right side, and this will get taken in at first for the 2nd out of the inning. Standing in, Jake Woodford.
The pitcher, number 40, Jake Woodford.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
2 strikes.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kyle Raymond. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the outfielder, Justin Turner. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Martinez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4.
Ball.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
1 out now.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the 3rd base umpire. Ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Standing in, Kevin Odell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Odell.
left field.
You, take it. Mine.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. All ready to go in the top of the swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, two-way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Digging in, Irving Lopez.
Leading off for Memphis.
First offering on its way.
Irving.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Knizner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So here now is the pitcher, Jake Woodford. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there.
Leading off.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kyle Raymond. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at bat. The windup and the 0-1. Turned on down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And there's 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Justin Turner. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Jose Martinez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but He certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
High in the air into shallow left center. Dunan onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. And we still have no score. Ready once again, Lane Thomas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any.
And into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter. Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Seth Elledge gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Tyler Webb records the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners, Dan, please.